Doesn't seem fair.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So Marvel just released the first full-length trailer of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm crazy excited to see this film, and I know this is going to be even crazier and bigger than Spider-Man No Way Home. We already know that. So keeping that in mind, let's start the full-length breakdown of the first trailer of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So the trailer starts out with Doctor Strange in a nightmare, and we see that he is standing in a barren area covered with dead trees, and there are skulls lying around the entire area. In front of him is a representation of the Sanctum Sanctorum melting away into nothingness, just like the other buildings we saw in the first teaser. Both of which look just like the melting of reality scene in the Doctor Strange episode of What If. Then we get an even closer look at the star-shaped portals created by America Chavez as she is being strung up by this weird looking creature. I don't even know what this is. Just then we see that Doctor Strange is tumbling through the portal, but it's not the Doctor Strange from our universe, because we can clearly see that the suit he is wearing is different and he has a ponytail. So it is pretty safe to assume that this is the Defender Strange variant. Then we see Doctor Strange is casting some sort of spell, and it seems like he is standing on the Darkhold. There's a bunch of objects floating around him with a reddish glow to them. So we can assume that these objects are under the influence of Wanda's chaos magic. Then Wong tells Doctor Strange that he cannot control everything, so it really seems that things have gotten really bad after No Way Home, and Strange is trying his best to sort everything out and get everything under his control as soon as possible. Then Wong says this line,
"You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it."
And I think it's a very interesting line because we are already expecting a bunch of cameos from different kind of characters from all over the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. So I'm really excited to know what this particular line indicates. Then we see a dark cloudish figure approaching the Sanctum Sanctorum, and everyone is getting ready to fight it. We don't really know right now what that is, but the biggest assumption is that Wanda is about to attack the Sanctum Sanctorum. And if that happens, it's going to be really awesome because a fight between Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff is going to be legendary. I cannot imagine how that will go down. We also get a closer look at the Minotaur Rintra from the comics, and it seems like he's also helping out Doctor Strange with the fight. Then we get to see a little more of the conversation between Wanda and Doctor Strange. He asks Wanda if she knows anything about the multiverse, and she tells Strange that Vision had his theories. And I don't know why, but I am really interested to know what Vision had theorized about the multiverse. I mean, what did he think about it? It's really interesting to me, and I hope they explain that. Then we see Doctor Strange bring Christine Palmer and America Chavez to the ruins of the Utopian Parallel. And if I'm right, I think I heard from somewhere that this is the place where America Chavez actually lives. Then we hear Mordo say that "I'm sorry Strange, but your desecration of reality will not go unpunished." And this is where the trailer really starts to get really exciting. As Mordo says this line, we see that Doctor Strange is being handcuffed and a bunch of Ultron bots are taking him through a weird looking hallway to a certain room. And the building looks like a Supreme Court type of building, and it seems like he's being placed under trial by some form of big organization, multiversal organization, because of the tampering he did with the multiverse in Endgame and in Spider-Man No Way Home. So it seems like when Mordo said that the bill comes due, it was really true. And then Strange walks into the room and we get the biggest reveal, and that is this place is being run by none other than Professor X. I don't know if it's being run by him or he's just a member, but there are a bunch of chairs around him and he is sitting in the middle. We do not see his face, however, but we clearly hear his voice and we even see a little bit of his head from the back, and it's certainly clear that the character has no hair. So it's 100% confirmed that it is Professor X. So the biggest assumption right now is that the place Doctor Strange is being taken to is the headquarters of the Marvel's Illuminati. So the Illuminati is a organization run by the most intelligent characters from the Marvel comics. This team includes Iron Man, Namor the Submariner, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange and Professor X. So people are assuming that we are gonna get to see a different variant of Iron Man, and right now the rumor is that Tom Cruise is going to play this different variant of Iron Man, and it's going to be superior Iron Man from the comics. Then in the next shot, Doctor Strange and America Chavez fall through a reality with dinosaurs in it, and to top that, then they smash into a reality that is animated. So guys, we are getting more and more confirmations that What If is going to be totally connected with the canon MCU moving on. And then we see Doctor Strange's whole face being split up into blocks, which is a very trippy scene. And to be honest, I do expect something like this from a Doctor Strange movie and from a Sam Raimi movie. This movie does have plenty of horror tropes, and I expect more when we get more trailers and TV spots from this film. Then we see a character looking sort of like Captain Marvel burst through a wall and attack Wanda. And at first glance I thought that it is Captain Marvel, but after looking closely I realized that it's not Captain Marvel but some other character. Right now I think that this is a Captain Marvel from an alternate universe where Monica Rambeau or her mother became Captain Marvel. Then we see Doctor Strange standing in front of his own statue, and he's surrounded by a lot of greenery and trees, and it seems like an alternate universe where Doctor Strange is some sort of superhero. I mean, he is a superhero in our universe also, but in this universe it seems like he's extremely powerful and he has successfully attained world peace by using his powers. Then we see a very interesting scene, and in this scene Wanda is confronting Doctor Strange and telling him that when he messes up, he's a hero. He's still a hero, but when Wanda messes up, she's called the enemy. And my biggest takeaway from this scene is that Doctor Strange is wearing the same exact clothes that he was wearing when he and Wanda were talking in the previous scene. So my theory is the previous scene is just an illusion formed by Wanda to fool Doctor Strange. But I guess he says something provocative that leads to Wanda removing the illusion and showing him her real state. And this theory is really strong because if you look at this picture, you can clearly see that the camera work and the framing of both of the scenes are entirely similar. Then in the next shot, we see that Wanda is sitting down in her full Scarlet Witch costume and she is being approached by another Wanda, I think from a different universe, and both of them are inside the house in Westview, the house that Wanda created. And it seems like Wanda just came here because she was frustrated and she just wanted to create the Hex back again to get back her children and Vision. And then in this scene we see that Wanda is covered in blood and the camera just zooms inside her eyes and the trailer cuts, and it's a very trademark Sam Raimi style of camera work, and it's really nostalgic because he used a lot of this type of camera work in the Spider-Man trilogy. Also, you notice that there's a lot of blood shown in this trailer, so we can be totally certain that this movie is going to push the boundaries of PG-13 rating. Which means that we are going to see blood, we are going to see violence, and we are going to see scary scenes, and it's going to be worth it. And then in the last and final shot of the trailer, we see that Wong is hanging on from a cliff and he calls Strange, but he is fighting some sort of demonic figures and they look really scary. And it seems like these beings are made up of the same material that the buildings are turning into in the previous shots. We also see from the TV spot that Doctor Strange is going to fight a variant of him that's turned into a zombie on this exact location. And then we see in the final shot that exact zombie Strange floating in the air, and a bunch of black demonic arms are panning out from behind his back. And that, guys, is a really scary shot. I mean, it's not that scary, but I watch a lot of horror movies. Still, that shot sent a chill down my spine, if you know what I mean. So yeah, guys, this was the trailer breakdown of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This was the first full-length trailer, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment if you did, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and do let me know in the comments below if I missed something. I know I did, so do let me know. And for more videos like this, turn on the bell icon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.